Hey everyone, welcome in, welcome in. We'll wait a little bit. Hi Diane, welcome in. There we go. Silence my phone, so excuse me. Running a little late. Eating my dinner. My husband had to run some errands and stuff. Hey Sonja. So how is everybody doing tonight? I have got to turn my ceiling fan on. I turned it off earlier when I was up on Sandrine's live because I was on using my laptop. And when I'm on my laptop, you can see my ceiling fan. And I was being considerate of Sandrine. Hey Angela, welcome in. You're working on your first knitted top, Angela. Yay! I'm doing okay. A little tired. For some reason, I just didn't sleep well last night. But other than that, I'm doing pretty well. I was going to record a video today, but I didn't do that. So I will have a video to post for tomorrow. And but on my videos that have been posted this week, make sure you go back and watch them all the way through, because in one of those videos is a giveaway celebrating me reaching 900 family members. Hey Miguel and Miguel, I did go back and I watched your video. That is a fantastic idea that you mentioned. But I'm still gonna keep an eye out for postcards though. Because I do want to get a bunch to have to send out. But your idea, I've got something working up here that I'm working on, something special to send to you. So yeah. So I'm going to be working on that, coming up with an idea and stuff. So Hey, Angela, welcome in. So yeah. So yeah. So we're I'm gonna be, hey Pam, welcome in, welcome in. So so I finally finished one of my whips that was shown in my video yesterday, and that's kind of what my videos are going to be about on Wednesdays, is my whips, and if I have any finished objects or projects, I will be showing them there. Hey Dawn, welcome in. Thank you for the Sandrine raid, or as we can call it, the purple raid. Okay, Diane, no problem. And so that's what I'm going to be doing on Wednesdays, is showing my whips on Wednesdays. Tuesdays are going to be Journal Tuesdays. So on Tuesdays videos will be me working on a journal or something along that lines. It might not be a particular journal. It might be anything to do with journals, like making pockets for journals or tags or something that goes along with journals. Mondays, I was thinking of making it crochet with me Mondays. So that's my idea with Mondays. Thursdays, I'm still undecisive if I want to do a video for Thursday, since I do my lives, but I think I might still want to do a video, since even though I am do my lives on Thursdays, just in case something comes up and I'm not able to go live, at least that way you guys will have a video to watch. And then on Fridays, I haven't quite decided what I want to do for Fridays. I won't post any videos on Saturday or Sundays because I'm not sure on those days on whether I'm going to be with my parents either on a Saturday or on a Sunday. And then also the first Saturday of every month, there's 4 of us that are part of crafting with the girls, and we go live on Saturdays. Well, this the 1st, July 1st, is mine. It'll be here at my house. So then that means that's Sunday, the 2nd, July 2nd. Then I'll be going out to my parents' house. So the weekend, I won't be posting videos. I might still record a video and have them ready to go for the following week, just so that way I'll already have them ready and lined up and scheduled, then that way, if I have a doctor's appointment or something else comes up, then that way, the video will already be ready to go. And that way I won't be stressed about needing to get a video done for that particular day. And that's what I want to do. I want to have a backlog of videos to go, and then that way I can have them ready for when I'm not able to either record, or if I'm not able to do a live, then I already have videos to go out. Because I am getting close to the 3,000 watch hours, and then I won't be that far away from the 4,000 watch hours. I'm almost to 1K, guys, almost to 1K family members. So my goal is to hit those major milestones before October, which is my podiversary. So I'm excited. I am so excited with all of the ideas and all of the, with all of the ideas and everything, that all of the great things that I want to be able to do and create and bring you guys. And I hope that in my videos that it shows through. Oh, Miguel, I'm sorry about that. I know they've been kind of playing with my numbers too since I hit over 900. They've been taking a few away from me, but I got a few back, quite a few back. So that's the reason why if I'm more late. That's the reason why I waited a little while, at least a week after I hit the 900 to do my giveaway, because I wanted to make sure that I stayed above the 900 before, before I did the giveaway. And it'll be the same thing once I hit the 1K and I hit the 4K watch hours. I'll probably wait a week or two before I make a huge announcement or do anything like that, just to make sure that it sticks. And then I'll announce it and make sure that everything looks good and it's all in the works before I announce that big milestone. But yeah, so I am so excited, so ready to go on to the next phase of my channel. I am just like over the moon excited. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see. I know Momma J Way was in Sandrine's live. So let me go ahead and oh wow, Miguel. Well, then you should be able to, with the new with their new monetization, mini monetization rulings, you should be able to, if you do any live streaming, you can be able to start getting, if you go live, you could start getting super chat and super stickers. Well, you should still be able to get, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the thanks on your videos. Hey Paula, welcome in. Hey Sandrine. Okay. Hey Wicked Granny. Hey Aisha. Yeah, Dawn Yarn Doll is here. At least I think she's still in the chat. She might be. Okay, Mama J. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll drop the link. But yeah, so I'm really, really excited with the new, with everything new that's going on and with the channel and with the new project that me and Momma J Way is working on. We showed and discussed it last week. I showed my yarn and the book and what we were going to be making. I know that Momma J Way and stuff on her live, I believe it was Saturday. On her live Saturday, I believe it was. She showed her yarn, the colors that she chose. And I'm excited to see how it's how the order and everything that she's putting them in. And stuff. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. I won't show you the progress on mine yet. I'll wait until Momma J comes up. Excuse me, guys. My allergies are acting up because the wind's been blowing. Hi, Darcia. Welcome in. Oh, thank you, Miguel. And I know that there's been a couple people, well, one person for sure, that has that had commented, hi Samantha, that has commented that they went ahead, even though they can't read patterns, but they went ahead and bought the book because they wanted to, in a way, kind of support me and Momma J Way in doing this collab. So, but yeah, Momma J Way did mention that she was going to reach out to Tony. So when she comes up, we'll find out and stuff if the status on that as well. And so, but yeah, I'm really liking the way this is turning out. And I came up with a way that I can keep track of, because you got to keep track of your stitches, your number of stitches per row to keep it even on each side of the center point. And I came up with a little chart that I did using an Excel spreadsheet. And that's what I've been using to help me know, okay, this is the total number of stitches I should have in the row. So then, okay, so if I'm supposed to have 87 stitches total, well, then that means I should have from the center, not counting the center one, I should have 43 coming this way and 43 coming this way. So 43 and 43 is 86. And then when you add the center stitch, that's 87. So that's how I've been doing to keep my rows even, the number and everything, so that way I don't have one row going this way or this way, and that way I keep them both straight and even. So yeah, so I will be so I'll so yeah, so I will so I'll kind of show you that, and as well, because that might help you guys with another project that you're working on, another type of shawl or something else that you might be working on that might help. So yeah, so I'll be doing that as well. So so I know a lot of you have said that you guys are working on different things and trying to stay cool. And I know and stuff over at Sandrine's live, we were talking and stuff about the heat and stuff. And I know that right now and stuff, it's 104 here where I live. And that is normal for this time of year. And it's only going to get hotter as we move on into July and August. Usually the end of July and into August is our hottest time of the year here. And so, yeah, I will be staying inside as much as possible. And I as soon as I possibly can. So that I can get my car parked back into the garage. So yeah. Okay, looks like we have 17 here, but only 13 thummies. Come on, guys. Thummies, please. So how's everybody holding up with the weather in their area? In Dallas, confirmed by medical examiner here late heat related. Oh my gosh, Miguel. Oh, and it's been storming where you're at, Pam. Oh man. I know Sunita and I think it's storming where she's at too. It is set in the 70s where you're at, Paula. Okay. And okay, that's right. You're in New York. And it was raining a couple days ago. Okay. And if anybody would like to have their link dropped, Nightbot will be a gentleman and drop it if you will type in the word family. And the air is unhealthy. Oh my gosh, Paula. Be careful. Hey, Dark Sky, welcome in. It's so good to see you. How are you doing, sweetie? Chris Kaleidoscope messaged me earlier and said her power was out. Hopefully they can get it back on soon. And Connie from Just Another Stitch is without internet. So bad weather all around, it seems. Oh my gosh. Prayers, definitely. I'm doing okay and everything, Sophia. I'm doing okay. I'm going through some stuff right now, but I'm hanging in there. So yeah. Just keep I have the Lord around me. So yeah. Thank you, Sophia. But yeah, I have got so much that I want, like I was saying earlier, I've got so much that I want to create and so much that I want to do that I'm just like, ah, yes, he is, Miguel. Yes, he is. Yes, and I am leaning on him. Okay, you ready, Mama? Okay. Let me. Okay, there's the link, Mama J. But yeah, like I said and stuff, there are so much that I would like to bring and create and do and stuff. So yes, I'm excited. I just gotta work out the logistics. There we go. Hey, Mama J.
I'm so excited. How are you, dear?
I am good. And you?
I'm wonderful. I'm glad to see you feeling better, sweetheart. I was worried about you.
Yeah. I'm doing good.
So I heard you say, I was listening. I was in the woods the whole time hubby and I was eating. I heard you say that you created an Excel spreadsheet that allows you to keep up with your counts. I didn't think about keeping up with the account. Oh, wait a minute, because you're in my ear and she need to stop talking in my ear. I'm not crazy. It's my phone. I got multiple devices going, and one of them is the live so that I can see the chat, and it's in my ear. And I guess it's behind because I could hear myself talking, and it's like, is that how I sound? No, thank you. Anyway, So the spreadsheet that you created, I guess what you did was you put a formula in to increase by 4, because we increase by 4 stitches every row. So we
Yes.
engage 2 stitches when we yarn over. No, we create 2 stitches when we yarn over, and then we engage them when we do the return pass. So for the forward pass, we yarn over to create 2, and then those 2 end up creating another 2 when we engage them on the return pass. So your spreadsheet is increasing by 2 on, 2 on each side, right?
Yes.
Cool. I didn't think to put together a spreadsheet. Stitch markers are my best friend. So what I did was I put a stitch marker in the center stitch, and I put a stitch marker in the beginning and the last, the third stitch from the beginning and the third stitch from the last end stitch, because I know those are where the yarn overs are supposed to appear. And that's what I've been doing to keep up. But I didn't even think about creating a spreadsheet. And what I've been doing is I write down the total count after I count once I complete the row. And I already know in my head, once I've counted, if it was 55 stitches in the, and it's always going to be an odd number. So
Yes.
if it was 55 stitches leading up to the stitch marker in the last row, then I know it's going to be 57 stitches in the next row. So that's all I've been doing is a mental count in my head and writing it down, the number down at the end when I finish. But that's a good idea to put it in the spreadsheet. I love it.
Yeah, because what I did was I just went 1 through 52 rows.
Right.
Down, and then automatically the first row is 7 because that's how many that we started off with. And then I just had it go 7, 11, and then I just go, okay, had that go down. And so that way it told me how many stitches I should have in each row. Hi, Rudy. Okay, that's enough, Rudy, with the numbers. We know you love numbers, but right now we're talking about yarn and crocheting.
Sorry, I didn't mean to trigger.
No. And then they know with him, if you've got to set a boundary with him, or he'll just
got it.
But yeah, and so that way, instead of each row, it tells me the total number of stitches, and then I go, okay, it's an odd number, so I minus 1, and then divide that in half. So that tells me, okay, this many on either side of that center stitch.
Right.
So then if I've got that many leading up to the center on this side, I go, okay, then I'm good on that side. And then once I do that center stitch, and then as I'm going down, I make sure I have that same number going down the other side.
Exactly.
Then that way, if I'm off going up, then that way I can catch it before I start going the other side.
Did you stay with your numbers?
Yeah, I've been saying
with your colors.
Yes.
I stayed with mine too. So I'll pull up my colors first. You tell me whether you want me to show mine before or after you show yours. But I'm going to show everybody the color scheme that I went with.
Show your colors.
Oh, you know what? Nope. I'm just going to put them up to the camera. Hopefully it won't wash them out again.
There you go.
There you go. So it's eggplant purple, dark coral, light coral, and white. And the corals are super Red Heart Super Saver. The white is, I keep my I try to keep up with my labels, my what do you call them, bands. So the white is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo. The coral is an old, as you can see by the label, it's an old Red Heart Super Saver. And when I say old, this is what the new ones look like.
Yeah.
So it's an old red heart super saver, and so is the light coral. That's an old red heart super saver as well.
Yeah.
And then the purple is actually because I caked that one up last. Nope, that's not it. Where's the yarn band for the purple? Oh, here it is. I normally keep my yarn bands with my projects. And so the purple, it says deep violet, and it is a Karen perfect match. All 4 worsted weight. And I have not been keeping up with what row I'm on. I'm sorry, Margie. I'll make sure that I know that the next time we get together. And if you're ready for me to do the reveal, just let me know.
No, go ahead.
And let go. This is what I have so far.
Ooh, that is coming out pretty, Momma J.
So I'm excited. I'm going to try and count right quick and tell you how many rows. And that's how I'm going to keep going. So in the very beginning, I did 2 of each color. And then I did 4 of the colors, but only 2 rows of the white. And I'm going to continue that. So this coral, I did the 4th row of the coral. And now I'm doing, come on, behave. I did the 4th row of the coral, and now I'm doing the 2 row, finishing up. I'm on the return pass of the 2 rows of the white. And then I'm going to go to 6 rows of the colors and 4 rows of the white. So I will always be 2 more rows of the colors than I am of the white. And I'm just going to keep going with that even number concept. But I will always have a smaller amount of white than I do the color. Because I like the colors more than I like just the white. And I get white dirty, and I plan on this being for me. So I wanted to keep as little bit of it white as possible. And there's no border for this. You just bind off.
Yeah, you just bind off.
So I was thinking about putting a border on it. I don't know what yet, but it curls. If we're not going to put a border on it, then that final bind off is going to curl. So I was thinking about doing some Tunisian knit and purl stitches just so that the edge would stay flat.
Yeah. And I think she mentioned the stuff that it will curl.
Yes, exactly.
And that if you wanted to, there was something that you could do.
Yeah, she was saying do some simple stitches.
Yeah.
For the border, but I think I wanted to get a little bit more creative and do like a knit and purl and use all 4 of the colors, no white, just the 4 colors that I have in it to make the border. I also have been looking to see if I can find a book. I have books, Tony's obviously, but I have other Tunisian crochet books, but I really don't have a book. Like I have a bunch of crochet books that are just crochet borders. I'm looking and shopping to see if I can find one that strictly focuses on Tunisian crochet borders. So hopefully I can find that, because that's something, Margie, if we're going to continue to, I love Tunisian crochet. And
Yeah.
if I'm going to continue to do stuff in it, I would like to have a book of just some of the border options. And I like mixing up. So even if I can't find a Tunisian crochet option, I may just bind off my stitches and then pick them back up in the border, just go in the border with a regular crochet and do a nice little ornate something using the colors. I was even thinking of a crab stitch border using the colors, one of the colors just around the edge, just something to kind of keep it from curling up on me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I did with the last shawl that I did. I just did 2 rows of the regular single crochet and then a row of the popcorn stitch.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. The popcorn stitch. I didn't even think about that one. So let's see your work. I'm excited.
So this is what I've got on mine so far.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
And what I'm doing is I'm doing 6 rows of this color and then 3 rows of this color.
I love it. So are you going to stay with the 3 and 6 throughout?
Yes. Yeah. And on my chart, and see, this is how I've got my chart, and I made a red line. I counted the rows and made a line, and that's how I know and stuff. Okay, now I need to change color.
Oh, okay.
As a reminder, as a reminder of when I need to change color.
That's a good idea.
So that way I can glance going like, okay, yeah, now as a reminder, just to that visual little click saying, okay, yeah, this time, and everything, just to kind of help me with a visual.
No, I get it. I get it. Because like I said, I just put my stitch markers, as you can see here, the 3rd row in, the 3rd stitch in, 1, 2, 3. The 3rd stitch in has a stitch marker on it because that's the stitch that you have to put the yarn over in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the same thing on this end. Come on. And then what I did in the middle, they have the same color stitch mark on each end, the turquoise. And then the stitch marker in the middle here is red. And I just have a thing for color coding to, to keep things. And every once in a while, I like to do like this, like the way it would look when it's a shawl, just to get an idea of what it's going to look like when it's done, when it's wrapped around me.
Mm-hmm.
And to also see what the colors are going to look like.
Yeah.
See, but that curling, it drives me crazy. And I think that to me, I think it'll take away from the tail in the back, that curling.
Yeah.
If I don't do something to make it lay down.
Yeah.
So I haven't decided what yet, but I'm definitely going to put a border on it just for that reason, for that curling. It may not be a lot of border, but I'm going to do something. Paula Mulford said, beautiful. Dark Sky is being kept busy right now. Aisha said, pretty. Dark Sky said, pretty. Miguel said, very nice.
Rudy, if you do not stop, I will have to ban you. I asked you to stop. I do not like to ban anyone from my chats. So please listen to me. That is enough.
So your the project we're collabing on, is that the only thing you're doing right now, Margie, or you got some other stuff in the works?
No, I'm trying to finish up some of my other whips.
I have some other Tunisian whips. I told you the next time I came on that I would show them. If you want me to, I can show you what some of my other Tunisian
Sure.
whips are. So
Yeah.
first, let me pull out this one. I was gifted, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see that. I was gifted a box, an 18-piece box here of containers for organizing and storage. They're clear containers. So I'm in the process of finishing up the changing around of this room. So that's what this box is here for. But for my first Tunisian that I'm going to show you, Tunisian whip, I need to stand up for it because it's getting pretty big. I showed it on my channel for those of you who were with me on Saturday. It's going to be a blanket, a throw. And it's a cross. This brown part here is the cross. And then along the sides of the cross, it's going to be 4 on each side, are these panels of this tan. So a picture 3 more panels the size of this tan on each side. And that's going to be the width. And this cross is going to be in the middle. And because it's Tunisian simple stitch, and I'm getting close up so I can show you. Because it's Tunisian simple stitch, it's all boxes. So across the cross, in these boxes, I'm going to use these boxes as a grid, and I'm going to embroider my son's favorite scripture. This blanket is from my oldest son, and I'm going to embroider his favorite scripture using those boxes as a grid in the cross with the tan color. And he chose the colors.
Pretty.
And this will be my second time doing a Tunisian simple stitch where I stitched the I hand stitched cross stitch. Yeah. Hand stitched, cross stitched the words. The very first Tunisian project I did was with 24/7 Lion Brand cotton, navy blue blanket, and with baby blue 24/7, I stitched the baby's name, a rattle, and a heart on the baby blanket. It was 30 by 36 by 46, something like that. So I've been trying to find pictures of it because I have pictures of it, but I'm one of those people when my phone gets full, I have a terabit hard drive, and I put the pictures on the hard drive. So now I got to go through a terabit hard drive and find baby pictures from, he's now 7 years old, from 7 years ago. So, so once I find them, I'll send them to you and I'll put them up on the chat. So that's Red Heart Super Saver, and that is beige and brown. And that's just what it is. Those were the colors: beige, Super Saver beige, and Super Saver brown. And then this is a throw for my husband for when he's in his recliner. And this is also Tunisian, a form of Tunisian crochet. It's called interlock. And let me get up close so that you can see the Tunisian pattern. So this is the front of it. And this is what the back looks like.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like Tunisian simple stitch, which it is. And what you do is one row at a time. You go up the row and down the row, and you connect to the main box every time you come up and down. And this is, like I said, this is just going to be a throw for his bed. And this is what the back of it looks like. I mean, for his recliner. And when I started it, it started with, where are they? Where's the center? Oh, I pulled it up. With these two stitches, those were the two center stitches. These four right here. And it just keeps going bigger and bigger and bigger. And like I said, this is called Entrelac, E-N-T-R-E-L-A-C. Entrelac. But it is a form of Tunisian crochet. And the nice thing about this is you don't need a Tunisian crochet hook. Margie and I are currently using, I'm using, oh, I left them downstairs. Doggone it, I meant to bring them up. Knit Picks. No, Knitter's Pride. These are Knit Picks. Knit Picks Tunisian crochet hooks, which is a long hook to gather the stitches on, and then it's on a cord.
Mm-hmm.
And I started out, when I first started the shawl last week, I started out on a 16-inch cord, and then I increased it. Here's the end of the cord here. And then I increased it. Where's the increase at? Because I have connectors. Here it is. I have connectors connecting the cord, extenders. So every time the shawl gets bigger, I went from the 16 to the 24, and then I added another 24. So there's two 24s. This is the second one, and then I'll transfer over to the, 32 altogether that they're saying you have to have. But I like oversized shawls, so I'm probably going to end up having to go even larger, because I want the shawl to be really, really big, like, because I'm a big girl. It's a lot of me to love, so I want a lot of me to hug, you know. So, but that's all I have, and I don't want to take over. I know you have other things that you wanted to cover and talk about as far as our project.
Not really a whole lot tonight. Yeah, just basically just kind of what we're kind of working on, and just kind of going and everything. I hit my 900 milestone, and that I have, thank you. And that in one of my videos that I have up this week is a hidden giveaway. And so I've got that going on. And and then just kind of information just about kind of what I've got kind of planned, but nothing much. I wasn't planning on really staying the full 2 hours tonight, because I slept last night, but for some reason I don't feel like I rested. So I might be going to bed early tonight.
Well, I truly understand that. I'm on, I've just counted, I'm on row 28. So
yeah, I stopped at row 21.
Okay. And I think it's a total of 50 something, right?
52 is what, according to the pattern, to get the dimensions that she says that the size that she did.
Yeah, the 75 by 30 something.
Yeah.
It's really I wish, I did reach out. I sent a message to Tony. I know that she was traveling, because she posted on her channel live of her at a show. I forgot what they called it, but she met a couple of people in reference to things to grow her channel. But she also went to met with a couple of designers. She saw Marley Bird there. She you saw a picture of her with Marley Bird, but she was at a convention, some kind of convention. I forgot. I believe I don't
Yeah.
remember where she said she was at, but it's on her channel. So I know she was traveling, but I left a message anyway. So I'm just waiting for her to catch up with her emails and get back to me. And like I said, I've never reached out to her and she not respond. So, you know, it may not necessarily be when I like for her to respond, but she does respond, you know. And as soon as she responds, I'll let you know, what she said. Because what I would like to do is I would like to, you know, I mean, I can't tell her what to do, but I'd like to believe that once she found out that other people were interested in doing the pattern, even though it's not in her book, would she consider putting it out on Etsy or Ravelry, just the pattern? And I will
Yeah.
also, you know, make sure that she knows that, you know, you're doing this, you know, that we collab together to do this, but that you've inspired other people to purchase her book, you know, because there are other people out purchasing the book in order to get the pattern. The pattern is a what's the word I want to use? A no-brainer. You know,
Yeah.
once you get the initial setup set up, I can sit and eat popcorn. I mean, watch television and eat popcorn and just go. You know, it's a no-brainer. Once I got my stitch markers in place, I just pick up my stitches on my way up and count on my way up the one side so that I know how many stitches I have, and then continue down the other side and count all my stitches. Once I put my stitch markers in place, count my total stitches, and the return pass, you don't have to count anything. So you're just coming back through the stitches. So when I tell you this project is such a no-brainer, I know that reading patterns is very intimidating, but if you look at anybody, it doesn't necessarily have to be Tony TL Yarn Crafts, but if you look at anyone's full stitch Tunisian crochet tutorials, you'll see that this Tunisian stitch is such a simple thing to do because you don't have to worry about finding the stitch. Like when you do a simple stitch, you have to go into the loop of the front loop of a stitch. Tunisian full stitch, you're going in between the stitches. So it's kind of hard to screw it up, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it can become very routine very quickly, which is why Margie and we just started this project last Saturday, and here it is Thursday, and we're already halfway through, almost halfway at the halfway point of the project. You know, it's really just a no-brainer, you know.
Yeah.
So what will really be nice, Margie, is if she will allow you to do a tutorial for it. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that she says, well, you know, she releases Margie to do a tutorial. That'll definitely take you to the next level if you can, you know, get her her buy-in and her permission to do a tutorial for it. That would be wonderful. And that would definitely get you the 100+ subscribers. Because at the very least, if she does nothing else, it would really be nice if she shouts you out.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, those are the kinds of things I'm wishing and hoping for. And we can't condemn her if she doesn't. You know, she's just really, you know, on another level than we are. But I just think it would be nice for her to at least, you know, acknowledge that you've been encouraging people to buy her book, and we've been working on this project together. So I'll keep you abreast of what feedback, when and if I get feedback in reference to her, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got for you today, dear. I'm gonna I gotta tell you, I don't think that we're gonna be much longer on this one. We may have to pull out another one because this is going by so fast.
Yeah, I know. And my husband and stuff, he's been so amazed about how, and then he goes, wow, that's so neat. That is, and everything. And he's going like, he'll ask me, he goes, well, is there anything that you need? Is there, and everything he's been, and everything offering to, and everything, buy me yarn, or if I need this or need that. And I'm like, no, I don't need no more yarn. I've got enough. Just go look in that room. You'll know. And went in there to look for something. And he goes, yeah, you're right. You do have a lot of yarn. I go, oh. I go, I told you.
So you think your next project will be Tunisian as well?
Hmm?
You think your next crochet project will be Tunisian as well?
Yes. In fact, I've got an idea of something that I want to make using Tunisian, and something that I want to create that's of my own.
Oh, I got one too. So maybe we'll talk about it, offline, the two of us, and because I have something that I came up with that I want to do Tunisian of my own to put out there as an ode to, and I want to thank you because I've my Tunisia projects have been, sitting for some time now. I just haven't gotten back to them, and I'm glad, doing this has inspired me to get back into it all over again. I've been crocheting for 47 plus years, 51, no, yeah, 51 years. I'm 58. I started when I was 7 years old. I did not crochet all the way through up to 51 years. I took some breaks in between, being a teenager and, being teased about old people do that. Or when I got older, I had children. And obviously when you got little ones running around, I just didn't have the time, or I wasn't willing to make the time to crochet because I was entrenched in being a wife and a mother.
Yeah.
And then once they got in high school, I picked it back up avidly and started, well, no, not high school. I actually picked it back up in elementary school when they were in elementary school. And the reason why was because they kept losing their hats and gloves. So I started making them because I crochet and I also knit. So I started making stuff because I got tired of buying it. And then once they went off to college, it was all bets are off. This is my time now. So, and that's when I actually, started the channel and started really getting into it. So I'm excited. I thank you so very much for inspiring me to pick my Tunisian back up.
You're welcome. But yeah, and stuff, I learned crochet when I think I was like 8 or 9, something like that. And yeah, I did it kind of off and on there for a while. And then for the longest time, I didn't do any. And then after I went through my first marriage and moved back home, then I kind of picked it up a little bit. And then when I got into my dolls, then I got back into it because I want to start making dresses and different things for them. And then that's when I really started getting back into it. And then that's when I started looking, when I was getting into YouTube, and that's how I started finding a lot of the channels that I follow now.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff. So, and then as I got on and then started thinking about retirement, then I've really got into it. And the same thing with my paper crafting, the same thing. I started getting more into it and more into it, going like, hey, this is something I want to do when I retire and stuff like that. So
I'm just reading some of the comments in the chat. And hello to everybody out there in the chat. Thank you so very much for your compliments and your encouraging words. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I will ask if we could please. We got 13 people watching right now. If we could get those thumbs up, please, and give her props, give our host her props, and let her know that we appreciate her. Hi, Melinda. Melinda just came in. Margie,
Hi,
I'm not going to hold you up. I don't want to run it for you. I know I have a tendency to be a lot. It's a lot of me, and I do a lot. So I'm gonna go down out your way and let you run your life.
No problem, Mama. Because sometimes I run out of words and I'm like, okay, now what do I say? And it's kind of nice to have somebody to say something, and then I go, oh yeah, and this.
Well, I am truly excited for you. I'm extremely excited about the 900. And for those of you in the chat, if you have other accounts, please consider going on your other accounts and giving her, a extra family, double up your family member and your family love for her. I have 3 channels and I'm a member of her family on all 3. So, and if you don't have another account, then run her playlist. I'm gonna throw it in the chat again, her playlist. If one of the other subscribers doesn't do it before me, if you could just run her playlist, just grab your device, turn sleep mode off, and let it run. And every once in a while, go in there and throw in the chat, because she doesn't just need the family; she also needs the watch hours. So
Yes,
let's big her up and make her big and help her reach her goal, so that by October she's already working on doubling, because she's been monetized. Let's see if we can't get her monetized before the summer is over, so that she can start doubling up and working on next year's totals. Love you, Margie. See you soon, baby.
okay.
And talk to you even sooner. I'll be texting you so that we can, or I'll call you so that we can chat about the project, and maybe we can figure out together if we're gonna, come together on a border for the project. Okay. So I'll reach out to you if you don't reach out to me.
Okay, Mama.
And guess what, Margie? I'll pray for you. You pray for me, and we'll watch God change things.
Yes, ma'am.
Love you, boo.
Love you too, Mama. That is why I love this community so much, is because of you guys. You guys are so awesome. You guys, we all rally around each other. We watch out for each other, take care of each other, and we have each other's backs. I have seen that so many times, rallying for each other, doing things to help each other out. And so yes. I think I am going to go ahead and go. And see you guys later. Miss Pam, Be Creative Crafts. Before I end, could you please go ahead and type in family? Because she's on after me in about half an hour or so. So, grab you something to eat, grab something to drink, and we'll do a crafty raid over to her channel, and we'll see you guys on the YouTube streets. Don't forget, I have a giveaway going on. It's in one of my videos that I've posted this week. Go check it out. You have to make sure you watch all the way through. To see which video it is and to see what you have to do. So we'll see you later in the YouTube streets. Next week, right here, same channel, same station, same time. And love you all. Stay safe. God bless. Love one another, but most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everyone.